they know, man, I'm the real deal.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Touchdown with Doug Smith, where I bring you some of the best NFL draft prospects in the nation here on this show, exclusive interviews. And this guy, man, look, I'm picky who I bring on the show. I don't try to hide it, man. Okay, I don't just bring anybody on the show. And this guy is a guy who's going to not only elevate somebody's running back room, he is a walking, talking highlight reel. He's not only a really cool guy, a great locker room guy, but man, when it comes to what he puts out on film, well, let's talk about that. Before I introduce him, it's important that you know he's the 23rd player in college football history with over 5,000 all-time yards. That is amazing. He's 5'8" and can still take and hurdle people at 200 pounds. Man, this guy is a wrecking ball. Also, currently right now at all FBS running backs, he's leading with 5,000 all-purpose yards. That's right, y'all. He's leading. This guy, just about every team he's been on, Kent State, Ball State, even San Diego State, he has balled. He has did what he came there to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take and welcome none other than Marquez Cooper. How you doing today, man?
And I'm doing great. Definitely appreciate the intro.
No doubt, dude. I was still am real excited for this interview, man. So thank you for taking time out of your schedule to come hang out with me and share a story with the world, man.
No doubt.
Yes, sir. Dude, before we get into like a lot of the football stuff, where are you originally from and what was it like growing up there?
I'm from Gaithersburg, Maryland. It was just a real competitive area, man. Uh, Guys, next door and stuff like that, man. We was all playing ball, man, in the streets. While I was playing with my older cousins, down and playing knee football in the basement, stuff like that, man. And it was just real competitive, man. My parents was always on me to make sure that I was doing well and always handling my business. So just trying to be the best you can be every single day. It's real competitive out there.
Love it, man. Did you always play football or?
Yeah, since I was 7 years old, allowed to play. I've played and I've wrestled at that time too. So I was second in the state also in high school. In my 11th grade year, I didn't do good. I didn't play. I didn't wrestle my 12th grade year because I enrolled in college early. So I would have definitely won the championship in 12th grade year.
Oh man, that's cool, man. Yeah, you definitely have an amazing body control about yourself, man. I've seen a few plays where you've either hurdled or you one-handed, you mossed somebody in the end zone. There was one play I saw you're able
Yeah.
to like twist your body, man. So you're very athletic, man. So which is great. I've heard wrestling is great for a lot of football players for that exact reason.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just contact balance and just strength in general. It just helps you with a lot of things.
Love it, man. Love it. And in the way that you play, man, are there some football players, some NFL players you currently model your game after?
Uh, uh, I want to say not really, but I do like a couple backs. I like LaShawn McCoy. I'm relatable to Frank Gore. You know, right now probably Devin Singletary. I'm very like him. It's just a lot of guys that you see, Maurice Jones-Drew, that you could definitely compare my skill set to.
Love it, man. Man, MJD, man. I remember when he came to the league, he really set the tone for a lot of guys who are around five, who are under 5'10", essentially, right?
For
And
sure.
he had several 200-yard games. I mean, this
Yes.
guy, he is. A lot of people say, "Oh, they paved the way. They paved the way," and that term really gets overused. But he really paved the way, man. Now it's we don't even think twice. Like there's running backs who've been 5'7", 5'9", 5'10", 5'8". You know, so it's
Him and Darius Rose did their thing for the small guys for sure.
definitely, man. Definitely, man. Well, you got a big game about you, man. What are some of your most memorable moments in playing college football? We talked about the accolades at the beginning, but what are some of your favorite moments between the three teams you played on?
When I was at Kent State, I'll say our regular season game versus NIU. I believe it was in 21 when we went to the. It was just a regular season game. It was electric. I had a great performance that day. Uh, and then I'll say when we won the MAC East championship, when we was playing Miami of Ohio to go to the MAC championship, that was a great experience, man. And when I was at Ball State, where we won the Bronze Stalk Trophy over NIU. That was a great day just for the program. So that was a good day for me. And then at San Diego State, man, every game was just amazing, man. We did when you are playing in San Diego, you don't have to worry about no weather, man. We never went through any types of rain games or nasty weather. So honestly, just strapping up every week for that program was incredible, man. Going into Boise, playing UNLV on the at the Raiders Stadium. I've been to a lot of stadiums, man, and I'm so grateful for my college career.
That's amazing. That's amazing, man. I think I've interviewed a few of your guys, man. Did you ever play with Dustin Crum?
Yeah, I played with him. He was
Dustin's
a
the man.
dog. Yeah, he is a dog.
Yeah, that dude is Vanilla Vic, man. He's cold, man. I love watching him play. And then he's on the Detroit Lions, and I played for Ball State last year.
Strickland.
Lawrence Strickland. Yeah, I've had him on the show as well too. Good friend of
Yeah,
mine.
he's a big hitter.
Yeah, yeah, big dog, man. He's a great player, man. That's awesome, man. Obviously you've had this amazing career, and it truly has been amazing. It's not just, oh, this guy just did his thing for like one season, boom, he got shot. Like, man, you have came, saw, conquer for the moment you started this thing. Do you have any like pre-game rituals, and also what motivates you in life?
No pregame rituals. I just would say my family motivates me. My uncle that passed away really taught me the game, Dominique Chase. The reason why I wore number 15, I used to just watch him as a kid, playing a high school ball, and then growing beyond that. When I lost him, it really motivated me a lot. And then just my son, man, I just want to provide for him, man, through this game, and just show him how to be the next great running back. So he motivates me a lot, man. And I just got a good corner, man. A lot of people that are involved, man, that want to see me win.
Man, I love to hear that, man. That's super dope. That's super dope. And how old's your son right now?
1.5.
Ooh, okay, awesome, man. Yeah, so yeah, it's a good age to obviously to just take and enjoy them, man. Because once they get teenagers, they start talking back.
Facts, yeah.
I know that I have a preteen and a high schooler, so but no, that's a fun age, man. That's pretty cool, man. And
Yeah.
awesome, man. Now, walk me through your walk me through what are you doing right now as far as getting ready for your pro day, and what bowl games do you have coming up?
So I was training with my guy, Coach Al, who I will be training with for the draft and stuff like that. That's my trainer since I was back in high school in ninth grade. So I'm going to rock with him through my process and my training process. I came out here to Buffalo to help with my son and everything for Christmas and for New Year's, just to spend time with him and be through that process. And I'm working out up here as well. So, man, I'm going to be well prepared for the Tropical Bowl. And after the Tropical Bowl, I will be continuing my training in Florida with my guy, Coach Al.
Man, shout out to Coach Al, man. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Man,
appreciate
absolutely, man. Man, what's in your headphones on game day, man?
you. Just some rap, man, some Lil Baby, some NBA Young Boy, man. Just some guys from back at the crib, man. Shy Glizzy, Simba, some guys like that.
Dope, man. That's awesome, man. And man, you really come alive when you're out there on the field, man. It's you make a lot of good plays, man. And not enough for me even to take in post during this interview, man. You've done a lot, man. When I do my final edit, I usually play players highlights and stuff. And so it's exciting, man. I really enjoyed your highlight reel, man. And you also back it up with your stats as well too. That taken and said, man, is there a rivalry that sticks out above others that for guys that you've played against that you're like, man, I'm glad I did what I did in that game?
uh, honestly, I was talking a big game before the Boise game, so I said a couple things. I know it went viral a little bit. I'm the best back in the conference, everything. I didn't expect a guy to have a season like that, but during the first half of that game, man, I had the upper hand, man. So with more yards and a tud, but the score was still 28-7. So we had to stop putting the ball on the ground, try to get back through the air, man. And while we were doing that, they was able to just pound the rock, man, pound the clock away. And he eventually was able to win that day, the running back battle. But if the score was flipped and things like that, I think things would have been different. So it was that game right there was very memorable, especially in the first half of that game. So.
Man, that's dope. That is awesome, man. Now you got hands, dude. You can catch as well too, and it's important to highlight that. You know what I mean? You could be used as, going back a little old school here, like a Brian Westbrook. You know what I mean? You can dump the ball off 2 yards and you could take it upfield. I want to ask you, man, what is your favorite scheme and that you feel that makes your skills pop the most when it comes to offense?
Honestly, my favorite scheme is probably more pro style offense, and you know that's also part of my game that hasn't really been tapped into. At San Diego State and at Kent State, we ran a real RPO type offense. Every time we're running it out of I'm in the sidecar out of like kind of like a spread formation out of like 12 person, 11 personnel.
Yeah,
With one tight end in the game. And I love that. It creates lanes through being wide, being for the guys being wide and spreading the defense out and everything. But um, I like getting downhill. I want to
yeah,
get some carries under center. I think I got one or maybe two carries this whole season. Under center, man, and I feel like, man, if I could get going downhill, man, I feel like it's so much things, so much yards out there just being left on the field.
yeah, absolutely, man. Hey, I believe in what you're saying because you did that, man. So
Well, I appreciate you. Yeah, I've always made the most out of what was there. And I know I got 5,000 yards, everything, but I'm still trying to play in these bowl games. I'm still trying to prove myself and make sure that they know, man, I'm the real deal, man. I seen something on Twitter. I think it was the other day, man, of the running back draft class, and I know it was probably like a random guy, but they didn't have my name on the lineup, man. How disrespectful can you be? You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to make sure these scouts really understand, man, that I'm the real deal. So
yeah,
I'm still trying to just prove myself, man, and just increase my draft stock.
yeah. So you definitely got a chip on your shoulder, man, which is good. That's real good. Some guys that come in and, you know, depending on how things go on draft day, they just boom, they retire after that, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
So you got that dog in you, man. I can see it just even in this interview, man. Is it safe to say that you have a chip on your shoulder, man?
Man, I've always had it, man, just because, people just always doubted, just never gave you a chance just at the beginning because of my size, man. I've always had to earn my touches, man, earn my keep. So just having to do that throughout the course of my year, my life, I'm just always gonna have that chip on my shoulder, man. And hopefully through this opportunity of the Tropical Bowl, earn another opportunity for the Shrine Bowl. So I'm just always trying to continue to keep working and keep my head down, man, and earn everything that I get.
And maybe you touched upon this a little bit, but if you could dive a little deeper, what's something you want NFL teams to know about you that they may not know already?
Just don't assume anything about me. I got a lot of touches, so don't assume that I got too many miles on my tires and stuff like that, man. The engine refreshes every week, So, uh, and also, man, don't assume, man, that I'm too small to pass block. Go look at my film, really dig into it, man. Whoever's coming through the A gap, and it's my requirement to pick them up, the B gap and the C gap. I'm blocking with good technique, man, and I'm striking them at the line of scrimmage, man, meeting them in the trees. So don't assume, man, that just don't assume anything about me that I can't catch out the backfield or anything like that. I know I don't got too many receptions and stuff like that, but I definitely can do that, man. And just don't assume, man. Just come get me and and do a real evaluation.
Love it, man. Yeah, because man, you've made a lot of people second guess them coming up the middle, and you've popped them
Yeah,
real good, man. So
yeah.
love it, man. I love it, man. Well, dude, this is such a dope interview, man, because like you're this great player, man. You've been rocking it for 5 years, man, and that's a major celebration. Some players they burn out, or even when they transfer schools, things don't work out like where they were at their past school, man. And you just got better and better and better. And dude, I can totally see that, and not only expect that, but see that for you on the next level, man. You know what I mean? I want to ask you, when it comes to development, when you're learning a new playbook, sometimes it's like learning a new language. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, you go to Russia, okay, you learn Russian. Wherever you go, that's the language that you learn, essentially, right? What's going to be important to you in your development and learning a new offensive scheme for coaches to know about you?
That just I'm a visual guy. I really only need to see it one time. So just a explanation. Just and going out and doing it one time, man, and I got it. I'll remember it, and all I need to do is do it one time and see it one time. So that through that, man, I'm a good learner. I'm a fast learner. So picking up plays, it won't be too hard for me. I've been to three different schools, Kent, Ball State, and San Diego. So I had to learn, even though the San Diego coaches came from Kent State, which I knew some of the plays already. I still
Yeah,
had to clean up some of the techniques and things like that, and learn some new installs and stuff like that. So I'm very capable of learning a playbook very fast.
love it, man. No, super important for sure, man. What kind of leader would you say that you are?
I'm kind of a leader by example, but I also will be vocal when I need to be vocal with
Yeah,
my teammates. And I think they will advocate for that for me, and just letting my guys know that I'm a friend. They could trust me. They could respect me, and that they could come to me about anything. You know what I mean? So I'll laugh and I'll joke with them all day, but when it's time to be serious, it's time to be locked in.
love it, man. Love it. Then one of my last questions today, man, and feel free to take your time answering this. If you had three plays to that give you the opportunity to make the biggest play possible, man, what would those three plays would you say are your favorite?
Duo, that's a play where you're just getting a hat on a hat. The quarterback's just turning and giving it to you, uh, with you a little bit deep in the backfield, man, and just letting you read it out, find a hole, and just stretch. Under center, I didn't get to do that, but if I got to do under center stretches and out of pistol stretches and things like that, oh, I love those plays, man, and just I ran a lot of inside zone, man. Inside zone, I love it. I love. You can never go wrong with an inside zone, man, and being tempo through that thing. So uh, those three plays right there are definitely at the top of my list. I would say toss, sweep, and everything like that with a fullback and stuff like that. I did that in high school, but I didn't get to really see how that works really at the college level. So I'm not. I'm gonna leave that out for now.
Love it, man. Love it, man. And then, man, last question of the day, man. Who are some people that it takes a village, right? Who are some people that helped for you to get to where you are today? Could be coach, could be football related or non football related.
Yeah. So my coach in high school, Coach Kelly, I know he put in a lot of work to help me receive my first offer at Kent State coming out of high school. My guy, Coach Al, like I said, I've been training with him since I've been in high school. He really helped me develop and become the running back that I am today. So I had a running back trainer at that time, with Coach Ray Butler that passed away a couple months ago, actually. And he coached at Bullis High School for a while. So RIP to him. And I'm gonna definitely keep taking my time and going through the guys that really helped me during this process. Coach Matty J at Kent State. He was my running back coach. And then when he went to San Diego, he was the quarterbacks coach. So unfortunately, we wasn't in the same room. But man, through 3 years, man, he truly helped me develop, man, as a total package and everything like that. So, and then Sean Lewis, the head coach that was at Kent State, and he went to Colorado and then came to San Diego State. He definitely helped me with my opportunities, man. Just trusting me, believing in me when I came on my official visit, man, and made help me want to commit to him and play for him. And he's a leader of men, and I look up to him.
Man, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, we look back on our lives, man, and the people that helped for you to get to where you are today, man. I can tell you filled with lots of gratitude, man. So that's super great, man. Always love hearing that. Always love asking that question, because for everybody it's a little bit different, So
Yes, sir.
awesome, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the man right there, Marquez Cooper. And dude, this guy, again, man, even if your backfield is stacked as can be, look, you still need to make space. That team still needs to make space for him, man. This guy's gonna ball out, man. He's gonna ball out. He just takes and needs an opportunity, man. Tropical Bowl it's a great opportunity. Not only were people drafted, people got UDFA contracts and then went on to take and get contracts or make the final roster essentially. So yeah, very, very excited for you, Marquez. And look, man, whether you end on the Dolphins or not, man, you got a fan of me for life, man.
I appreciate you, man, and hopefully I'm in Dallas or at the Commanders back home, so we'll definitely see, or wherever it may be. I'll just be happy to be wherever my feet are.
Love it, man. Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, comment below. Let us know how this interview made you feel. If you want to go ahead and follow him, man, get inspired. This is a story that you definitely want to continue to take and follow. I'm going to have all of his social media stuff down below as well, and how you can get in touch with him. Other than that, I'll see y'all next time on the Touchdown with Doug Smith. Thank you for watching another episode of the Touchdown with Doug Smith, where we have exclusive NFL content and exclusive NFL interviews. Be sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. Follow us on social media. See you on the next one.